Well, hey there everybody, thanks for joining us. In this video we're going to revisit the Marshall JVM410 combo, and we're also going to talk a little bit about presence and resonance. Alright guys, stick tight. Thanks for joining us, guys. Again, this is Rock Hard Riffs, the guitar channel for the self-taught. Okay, the Marshall JVM410 combo. Presence and resonance. Now, basically what these do, presence kicks in or brings in more higher, quote-unquote, higher frequencies. Okay, your upper frequencies, right? Where the resonance brings in more of the lower frequencies. Now, unlike other types of boosts, if you want to call them that, the presence does not remove lower frequencies, it adds upper frequencies. Just as the resonance does not remove higher frequencies, it adds lower frequencies. So you want to think of it that way. And for this amp, it is like crucial, in my opinion. It is a big part of shaping the sound of this amp through the speakers. Now that has no effect, the presence and resonance, if you are directly recording or you have a direct line out going into a PA, whatever it may be. The presence and resonance are no longer a part of the situation, so just keep that in mind. Also, if you have the thing cranked up loud, you may want to back up a bit on the resonance because you can blow the speakers out, right? So if you're going to really be cranking the thing, have the things at like 12 o'clock, both of them. But I have the resonance punched up a bit. I have the presence at 12 o'clock and my resonance at about 2 to 3 o'clock at like a moderate volume because it really brings out the woof, the boom. Not just, I don't want it to just hit you in the chest, I want it to hit you in the gut as well. So that's why I boost up that the resonance. Alright guys, I want you to watch the lights on here now. We're going to switch between channels. We're going to watch the lights switch, and we're going to talk about the different channels and stuff. Okay guys, here we are. We're on clean green. Okay, I'm using an Epiphone Les Paul Plus Top Pro. These are Pro Bucker humbucker pickups in here. So again, we're on clean green. Nice, beautiful green, clean, yes. Here's a little chorus just to give you a little flavor. Okay. Alrighty, now let's go through the clean section. I want you to notice the difference in volumes and what the point is of the master volumes and other stuff, okay? So again, we're on clean green. Now I'm going to go to clean yellow. Now if you notice, there's a dip in volume. Aha! That might be a situation where you use the other master volume. But no, not on the clean channel, because the volume and gain work independently. The way the circuitry is, it's kind of tricky. So what do I do in clean yellow to get this as loud as clean green? There's green, there's yellow. Okay, that's where I use my boost. And that's my Strymon Sunset JFET boost right there. Hear the difference? So that works perfectly. This Strymon Sunset, I'll tell you, is such an awesome pedal. We're going to do a look back at that too. We've done a couple other demos on that thing, but we're going to take a look back. Man, do I love that thing. Very versatile. Alright, now let's go on to clean red. Whoa, we've got our volume back all of a sudden, don't we? Okay. That's when we would use the master volume to maybe cut back a little bit, not quite so loud. So that's what the two master volumes are for. Okay, let's go into crunch green. Okay, if you've noticed on the amp itself, the lights have changed. That's crunch green. And I'm using the second master volume. If you notice, look at the master volume. Now I'm using the first master volume. If you notice, the master volume light switched off. I'm now in a crunch yellow. Now let's go into red. And I did not not switch master volumes there. Part of that is for demonstration, and part of it is because that's how I use it. So again, we cut back on volume. We're in green. We went to yellow, which would have been a little quieter, but I switched to master volumes. And now we're at a good volume level. But the red's kind of loud, so we need to do something about that. Let's go into the OD1. Okay, we're in OD1 green. It's like a JVM 800. Now we're in yellow, as you notice. So if you notice, none of the master volumes changed. Or I can turn the reverb off if I want. See that? Look at the reverb buttons. Doing all of that with the foot switch. Okay, let's go into OD2. And again, those are pretty well balanced. So it's the channels 1 and 2, the clean and the crunch, is where I kind of vary the master volumes. And also that's when I might use a boost or what have you. So that's how that is. That's how awesome this thing is. Now let me tell you something. As far as what I've really found out about this amp, and that is different guitars are just so much better in certain different settings on the amp. So like P90s tend to wake up yellow settings on all of the channels really well. It's like, you know, those P90s have a real rumble to them anyway. They've got that rumble and grit. And man, do they sound different through there. It's awesome. And again, back on those other prior videos, I used a humbucker and a Strat with single coils to get to different sounds. I just recently have gotten P90 guitars, and holy cow, just woke up the other half of this amp, which is really cool. So there you have it again, guys, the Marshall JVM410 combo, and also the presence and resonance, what they're for and when to use them. Not at big, huge volumes on their resonance, right? But just to give yourself a kick in the pants, you turn up the resonance, and if you want more high-end, you kick up the presence. Whatever your ear prefers. All right, guys, well, thank you so much again for joining us here for this video, and we'll see you next video.